Good morning, YouTubers. Good morning. How is everyone today? I hope well. It's chilly out here this morning, y'all. I thought spring had sprung. If this is your first time watching A Country Girl's Cooking with me, Rhonda, welcome. And I hope that you watch again. Those ribs that I made last night, y'all, were off the hook. You really need to try those. I'm not just saying it. You know, I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't good. I would say it's not good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I promise. But they were really good. And I'm gonna go get me some beef. I think ribs and try it with that. I'm thinking about that very seriously. I've got to go to the meat store. That's what I call it. Old Dutch. They specialize in meat in the meat department. Y'all saw the video about those 2 packs of hamburger, the difference. I'm telling you, I was surprised. But I'm going to, I wanted to say this. If you don't have a YouTube account, it's simple. You just go to your app store and type in YouTube, just regular YouTube, and download it, and then put in your email address and create a password, and it is free. And you can watch a variety of us. And then you can go under the little strip under what I made, and it says more. It's in small letters. And hit more, and the box will come up with the recipe. And you can leave comments, things like that. A lot of people are like, well, I don't see the recipe. Well, you got to have a YouTube account. And people think it costs. YouTube TV cost. Regular YouTube does not. Okay? I'm stuffy this morning, y'all. Sorry. But, so if you want to do that, that would be awesome. And then you could watch all kinds of stuff. But with that being said, I'm going to make a strawberry and cream bread pudding with that brioche bread that I've got. And if y'all have got some stale bread that you don't know what to do with, you can make all kinds of bread pudding with it. If you want a savory bread pudding, or if you want something a little sweet, just throw some eggs and milk and some flavor, seasoning, whatever you want. And you'd be surprised what you come up with. It's simple. Bread pudding, I think, has been around forever. I think so. But anyway, let's go in here in this kitchen and make some strawberries and cream bread pudding. And I also, before I go in here and start on that bread pudding, those carrots that I made, those carrots that I made, they were great. But I put too much sugar in it, and they were a little sweet. So I'm probably going to go back in and edit that recipe, because I wasn't sure exactly how much sugar to put. But if you do make it before I go in and fix that recipe, just add about a half a teaspoon of sugar each time. I put way too much. They were really sweet, but they were good though. Those onions, and the recipe calls for red onions. You can use any kind of onions you want, but I use the Vidalia. And then the combination of the brown sugar and the carrot and the sweetness of the onions, it harmonized really nicely. But I just put too much sugar. But next time I won't. And the butter also, you know, it kind of gets brown. You get that brown butter flavor. It's nice. So you ought to try that too. I just wanted to tell you that. Cut back the sugar. So, preheat your oven to 350. And mine is preheating right now. My finger's sticky. So I've got this brioche bread, y'all, makes a really good bread pudding. Now you can use any kind of bread. If you're going to make something sweet, you need something that, you know, doesn't have any kind of spices to it. But this is what I've got. And I got that at Walmart in the baking section, you know, where they put all their breads. And it's really delicious. I've got to have, let's see, how much bread do I have to have? 7 slices. 7 slices. I'm gonna get it out of this tin here. Okay. And I'm going to toast this for a few minutes before I make it. Okay. Hold on a minute, y'all. Okay. So it says 7 slices. So I'm not sure. You know, this is not as big as a slice of bread. So I'm probably just going to go a little bit thicker than, you know. You know what? I might as well just maybe chop up all. I'll save these 2 slices for a minute. Then I want to cut these into cubes. See, it's got vanilla. It says it's got vanilla cream in it, and you can see a little bit. And it's really good. I toasted some the other day and put some butter on it. It was so good, y'all. Let me get my pan over here. And I'm just going to put these on my baking sheet. Did y'all see my video yesterday? They sent me the exact same cutting board that they sent me before. And it was supposed to come in a 3-pack. And they said it was titanium. It was stainless steel. Which I don't have a problem with that, I don't guess. But, you know. So now they've got to pick it up. And I just told her just to forget. I'm not ordering another one. I've got the first one that I got. So I'll keep using that one. Alrighty. So you want these in, you know, slightly, you don't want them tiny chunks. You know, about bite size or so. So I'm just going to do the rest of these and we'll just see how it plays out. How about that? And when you slice it, don't mash hard. Just kind of, you know, just saw into it with a serrated bread knife. And this might be too much, but if it is, it doesn't matter. I can, I'll eat it. I'm gonna spread it out. So, you want to spread it out, you know, so you can, so it can toast evenly. And if you don't have to toast it. If you got stale bread, just set it out and let it get real stale. That would work fine. Just as long as it's got a little bit of a staleness or crisp to it. And if you didn't, like I said, just throw it in the toaster. I mean in the oven, in the toaster. I'll be back. Hey. So I need about 3/4 cups of strawberries. Let me get me a knife. I forgot to start my dishwasher last night again. I sure did. Wash my hands. Okay. I scratched my ear. I had to wash my hands. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, I got some strawberries that I've cleaned and everything and washed. So I've got to have 3/4 cup of chopped fresh strawberries. So I might chop them a little smaller with my big knife. And it calls for 3/4 cup of white sugar, but I'm going to use 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of white sugar. Because I think the brown sugar, you know, it gives it a better flavor, I think. And you don't have to do that. I just, I like it. I do that a lot with recipes. All right, let's see what I got here. This is 1/4 of a cup. So that's 1. 2. 4. That's 3. So I'll put these back in the bowl. Shoot, I'll just go in and throw a few extra strawberries. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. All right, let me get my big knife. Chop these up just a little bit more. I gotta make him a smoothie this morning, or us a smoothie for breakfast. I'm trying to do better. What you doing? See what time it is? He's got a dentist appointment. And I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. All right, I think that's pretty good. What y'all think? That's pretty well chopped. All right. Okay. That's probably going to be more than 3/4 now, but I don't know. Well, that works out pretty good, y'all. That's about right. That's close enough. That is close enough. Let me wipe this board down here. Let me clean this up. I'll be right back. Okay, now we've got to add, we got our strawberries, we got our sugar ready. Then we've got to add, I got to melt some butter, got my eggs, and you want room temperature eggs. So what I done was I put these eggs in this bowl earlier and put some warm water in it, and that will get your eggs, it'll knock the chill off of your eggs. So where did I do with? Oh, here it is. You've got to add 1/4 of a cup of strawberry preserves, and I buy the Smucker's strawberry preserves. Okay. I hope it don't fall over. So we're gonna add that to this. Okay. Now we've got to add our sugar, and that is 1/4 of brown sugar and 1/2 of white sugar. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. Then we've got, let's see. We've got 1 1/4 cup of milk. And I did a little over 1/4, I didn't mean to. Let's break that up. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. I smell that bread toasting. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Let's turn it down a little bit more. Then I have some vanilla bean paste, y'all. Calls for about a teaspoon of that. And then you got your 3 eggs. And I probably should be cracking them in a bowl, I know. I guess I better. This last one. All right. So we got 3 eggs. And let me get this off my hands. All right. And I gotta melt my butter. And then we gotta have 3/4 cup of cream. It says light cream. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm thinking it's probably whipping cream. So, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, got that. Alrighty. Let me stick it back in the refrigerator. In the refrigerator. Okay. And I need to melt my butter. And I think that's it. Oh, a dash of salt. You always add a little bit of salt, y'all, because that brings out flavor. Even in sweet stuff. And you want to stir this until it gets a little frothy. But let me melt my butter, and I'll be back. Okay. 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Okay. And I've buttered my 8-inch casserole dish. So it's 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 7 slices of day-old bread torn into small pieces, 3/4 cup of fresh strawberries, 3 eggs, room temperature, 1 1/4 cups of milk. Then you got 3/4 cup of light cream, 1/4 cup of strawberry preserves, 1/4 cup of white sugar. No, 3/4 cup of white sugar. I used 1/4 cup of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of white sugar. Then you got to have 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. Preheat your oven to 350. And we've got to mix this until it's kind of frothy, y'all. So I'm going to mix this and I'll be back. And what you want to do is not add your strawberries in there until you get it frothy. And that was my mistake. And I switched to a whisk. Well, I think that's about as frothy as it's gonna get, y'all. I think that's about frothy as it's gonna get. It's just gonna have to be. Whip it real good. Oh, mercy me. That's about as good as it's gonna get. I done broke up my strawberries a little more, but that's okay. It still tastes wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna check on my bread and see how it's doing. Now, I've decided I'm gonna put just a little bit of almond extract in there because, you know, almond extract, it brings out some, just a little teeny bit. See, like a 1/8 of a teaspoon. You don't want much because it can be very overpowering. It'll just give it a little hint of something, you know? And that's totally up to you. And I've got some strawberries that I'm gonna save here for some freshness for his smoothie if I have time to make it before he leaves. I don't know. All right, my bread is just about toasted. And I think that's about as good as it's gonna get with that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna set this aside. All right. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. It's good. Let me show y'all. All right. See, I got it pretty well toasted. And it's toasted enough. Now I gotta let that cool. Because if I pour my egg mixture over that hot bread, it's gonna scramble the eggs. And you don't want it to scramble. There. It's good. Okay. I'm gonna let that cool and then we're gonna put it together. Y'all, this turned out perfect, the amount of bread. So it took the whole loaf. Alrighty, so it's cooled enough, okay? I got it. This stand just worries me. All right. Stir this up some more again. Make sure everything is stirred and not settled to the bottom. Okay? And then you just pour it over the bread. Oh, that's just perfect. Perfect. Perfect recipe. That just makes me happy. And it says mash it down a little bit and let that bread soak in. Y'all, I wish y'all could smell this. Oh, strawberries and cream's what I'm saying. It smells so good. I may even make a little icing to go on top of it like a drizzle. And it says, make sure your bread has been dumped so it can absorb all that lusciousness. Okay. wipe your sides off. So it won't make your pan look gross when you try to clean it. Okay. Alrighty. Oven is preheated. And I've got to cook this for 40 to 45 minutes. I wish y'all could smell this. Hey, I thought, hold on a minute, sorry. I thought while we were waiting on the bread pudding, y'all could watch me make his smoothie. I don't know where I can sit y'all, let's see. Okay, I got a cup here with some vanilla flavoring in it. I've got some sliced frozen bananas. And the reason I get them frozen is because I can put them back in the freezer and be done with it. Okay, I've got some blueberries, frozen. Half a cup each. And I've got some mango. Let me grab some fresh strawberries. And then I'll just cut a few of these. Goodness gracious, my allergies were doing better. But I don't know. I have some frozen strawberries, but I thought the fresh would be better since I have them. Okay. He don't know I put this in there, y'all. Add just a little bit of flaxseed. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put just a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. This is one of these, I've had this thing forever, y'all. A NutriBullet. And it works really good. It's gonna be loud, y'all, so you better hold your ears. Okay? Hold your ears. Just want to shake it up a little bit. I may have to add a little bit more water. I don't know. Yep, I need just a little bit more water. Film me now. Need a little bit more water, y'all. I guess I should have put a little more in it to begin with. does wonderful when you put enough water in it. I think it's good. Here we go. Look at that, y'all. That's so good. But you know what? It's really tart, and he ain't gonna like that tart. I'm gonna just add just a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit, y'all. Not much. I guess I could have put something else in it. Honey. I should have put honey in it, y'all. Why didn't I do that? Good gracious, this thing's hard to open. I didn't think about the honey till after I put the sugar in it. Next time I'll put honey in it. Alrighty. Daggone it. I should have thought about the honey to begin with. That would have been better. Oh, yeah. Look there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. If I can get it out. I'm gonna taste it. That is so refreshing. I'm gonna make me one. I'm doing strawberry and mango in the same container, but I'm gonna put some honey in it. That's what I should have done to begin with. Duh. A little bit of vanilla. Can't forget the water. See what he says.
Ooh, no, it's good.
Oh, do you really like it?
You should have seen her face.
I was gonna smack him. Do you taste the bananas?
What banana?
You was. He's so mean, y'all. He knows how much I want things to be right, and he's gonna pick on me like that. Do you taste the daggone bananas?
Taste.
I did taste it. Do you taste it?
Did you?
He don't breathe good in his nose or something. He don't taste food. One day he said, what was it you said? The shrimp tastes like? I don't know. He just...
You never taste.
He's weird. Can you taste that?
It's cold.
I give up, y'all. You can taste it. But he can't breathe good through his nose, and he won't go have it fixed. And you know, when you can't breathe through your nose, you can't taste. They go together. Anyway, they go together. Boy, you really have to add water to this thing. I don't want to add much water to it.
Put some. You ain't got no water, juice.
I don't have any juice, no. This is a job.
Put some tuna fish in it.
You're being ridiculous. He loves them. He loves them. You know you do. Now, why ain't it mixing? Oh, my goodness. I put water in it. Need to add more water, y'all. Okay. Hey, look at here. Got mine in a wine glass. It's so refreshing.
Does the vodka help?
I don't have vodka in it. I don't drink. Maybe I need to start. Let me see how much you've drank.
Not much.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
He loves them. He asked me yesterday, he said, what happened to that smoothie I was supposed to get for breakfast?
3 days ago.
You know how to make them? I put flaxseed in yours. You know what flaxseed is?
No.
It's an excellent source of fiber, and it's got 8 grams of protein, and it's cholesterol free. Flaxseed will make you go to the, you know. He didn't like it.
Yuck.
Can you believe that? All right, y'all. I'm going to drink my breakfast. And let me see what that's looking like, y'all. Oh, look at here, y'all. Ooh, that's going to be so good. It's got about 18 more minutes left. All right, I'll be back. I put, when I made mine, I put honey in mine instead of sugar. And I meant to do that to his, but I didn't think about it. You know. Do y'all ever make smoothies? I know it's better to use actual fresh fruit, but frozen fruit is pretty fresh, you know. Oh, it's good. It hits the spot. All right, I'll be back, y'all. Oh, and I did not put flaxseed in mine because of the surgery that I had years ago. I can't have flaxseed. Hey, I wanted to tell y'all that not only you could use peaches if you didn't want to use strawberries. You could probably use any kind of fruit you wanted. Hey, I am going to make a little drizzle to go on that bread pudding. Powdered sugar, whipping cream, vanilla, and a dash of salt. And that's probably 1/4 of a cup. And you don't want to add much of this because it doesn't take but like just a couple of drops. And a dash of salt. Cuts through some of that sweetness. You can use water if you don't want to use whipping cream. You can actually use any kind of milk or any kind of liquid that you like. I could have used some strawberry juice, but I didn't. That would have been good. I ain't thinking today at all. I've got some of this left. I sure do. How about that, y'all? Give it a strawberry flavor. And that had not been drank out of. I poured that into my glass. That's perfect. I probably could have sifted it and wouldn't have had those little lumps in it. But it's going to be eat anyway. All right, let me taste it. Oh, yeah. You can taste the strawberry. Really, strawberry's really prominent in this, too. You can really taste it. So that's going to go really good when I take and I drizzle it on top of that hot bread pudding. I will put the recipe in the description box. And you know, Randy's like, well, you could have used canned peaches or canned strawberries or the pie filling. And I'm like, why? When you've got fresh strawberries. And if you didn't have the fresh strawberries, I'd say, yeah, do it. But if you don't have fresh strawberries, you can definitely use whatever you can find. And if you can't get a hold of fresh peaches, canned peaches, and water, you could use that and make peaches and cream. That would be good, y'all. It sure would. Look at there. That's smooth. Woo-wee. All right, I'll be back. Now I got to do my dishes. Then I got to take a bath, wash his head, and go to the grocery store. And that fills you up. It really does. And it's healthy. I wish y'all could smell this bread pudding. It is unbelievable. It's just about ready. Alrighty. For me, y'all. This is so, looks so delicious. Look at here, y'all. Look at that. It smells so good. And you don't have to put the drizzle on it if you don't want to. I just think it gives it some extra something. Y'all, my dishwasher, if y'all hear something, it's my dishwasher. I forgot to start it last night. Look at that, y'all. Alrighty. know I've got to taste it. All right, let me get a plate. I don't want much. Oh me. Y'all. If y'all knew how wonderful this smelled. Oh. Might as well put a little drizzle on that too. This is gonna taste terrible. Oh. Oh my gosh. Y'all open up. Look at that. I could cry. It's so good. Y'all, please, if you don't do nothing else in your life, make this. Randy's gonna tear that up. I know him. After dinner, we'll be watching TV. He'll say, where's that bread pudding at? That's a hint for Rhonda to get up and go make him some. Oh my gosh. Y'all. This is so good. If you're at Walmart, get the vanilla brioche, if you can. If you can't, they have brioche bread back there that's in the loaf. They have them in the buns. Just get some brioche bread. And I'm sure it would be wonderful just plain bread. I think this is the best bread pudding that I have ever made. And I gotta leave it alone. Strawberries and cream. It'd be good for breakfast, dinner, take it to a potluck, a church function, anything. I am just, This is wonderful. And it's not too sweet. It's just right. Make it. I will not steer you wrong. If it was nasty, I'd say don't make it. It's delicious. Okay. I will put the recipe in the description box. It's so easy. And you won't be able to stop eating it. And those crispy edges. Oh my word. All right, I'm done. That's delicious. That is like heavenly delicious. All right. Thank y'all for watching. I'll probably be back later. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do for dinner. I might eat all this. Take care, y'all. Love you all.